Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am RN Rajput, lecturer from Bright Ajitmal Aurea. Friends, start with the new topic, that is direct method of teaching English. I would urge all of you that before watching this video or for better understanding this video, kindly watch my two previous videos, that is 4 core skills of language and grammar cum translation method. Friends, as you know that this method of direct teaching of English is a reaction against the grammar cum translation method. So wherever we will compare these method, we will always compare with this grammar cum translation methods. And as you know that every language method having its merit and demerits. So because there are some demerits in grammar cum translation method, and to cater these problems, to cater for these demerits, this direct method was discovered. So let's start with the meaning of direct method. Method of teaching foreign language. Okay, it's method of teaching foreign language without use of mother tongue, without translation, and without study of formal grammar. Friends, there in this grammar cum translation method, we have learned that this method is translation the sentence from Hindi to English or vice versa by following the rules of grammar. But here in direct method of teaching language, here we are not using mother tongue at all, and neither we are using translation. Therefore we are not using the mother tongue and translation, so we are not using this formal way of learning grammar. Next is involves association of direct words, symbol with their meaning by use of discussion, dramatization, gesture and picture. Means here in the direct method, mother tongue is not involved, so we used to taught direct with the help of various symbols like pictures, videos, and by body language, that is gesture, and by doing the dramatization of this situation. Thereafter, intense stress of listening and speaking. दोस्तों, in the grammar cum translation method, we taught that out of these 4 core skills of language, that is LSRW, means listening, speaking, reading and writing, the emphasis was given on this reading and writing. But here in the direct method, the stress is given on the listening and speaking. That is, these are the प्राइमरी स्किल्स ऑफ ए लैंग्वेज. आपको पता है जब हम छोटे होते हैं और हम भाषा एक्वायर कर रहे होते हैं तो सबसे पहले हम सुनना सीखते हैं, देयर आफ्टर बोलना. लिखना और पढ़ना तो जब हम स्कूल से जाते हैं तब शुरू होता है. सो हियर इन द डायरेक्ट मेथड ऑफ लिसनिंग, द इंटेंस स्ट्रेस वाज ओनली लिसनिंग एंड स्पीकिंग. दैट इज़ द नेचुरल वे ऑफ टीचिंग अ लैंग्वेज. दैट्स व्हाई its other name of direct method is the natural method of teaching. In this slide we will discuss about these aims of direct method. What are the objectives of direct methods? So the first aim is enable student to think in English. दोस्तों, हमने ग्रामर कम ट्रांसलेशन मेथड में सीखा था कि उसमें बेसिकली होता क्या था, we have to only translate by following the rules of grammar. So in the process of translation, everything was translated. Our mentality, our thinking is in the process of translation. Suppose if I ask what is your name, then you translate what is your name in Hindi. That means मेरा नाम या आपका नाम क्या है. Then you think the answer in Hindi. Okay, मेरा नाम so and so है. Thereafter you translate that my name is so and so. So there are 4 steps are involved in speaking English language. But here in the direct method, they only think in English because the mother tongue was not used at all. So student think in English only, no other language. Second, enable student to grasp what they read or hear as they grasp their mother tongue. We have discussed in the point 1 that they think in English only, so they grasp the English as they grasp their mother tongue. Next is enable student to use unerring language. That means it's a direct way of telling something, not by using the mother tongue. When we want to translate something and we use the mother language, so whatever, sometimes the actual meaning missed in this process. We friends, we know that this meaning is not at all very correct. These are the similar, very nearing words. Okay, so next come to the enable student to express their thoughts fluently in English. This is because when we think in English only, so it's very easy for the student to speak fluently in English. Okay, next come to the next slide, please. In this slide we will discuss about the principle of direct method. The first is use of one language, that is English, no mother tongue is involved at all. Second is use of limited vocabs. How this is we can explain that use of limited vocabs, because this method is very good for the basic students, the student of very low grade. So they use the words very limited vocabs, but they think and they act and they talk only in their target language, that is English. Second is teaching grammar inductively. Friends, in the previous video, in this grammar cum translation method, we have discussed that grammar cum translation method is a deductive way of method, but here it is inverse, it is inductive method. Means first we will solve some example, thereafter we will form a rule. Thereafter next is stress on oral work. There in this grammar cum translation method, we emphasize only reading and writing, but here we are focused only on this student to student conversation, like group discussion and various other conversations. Thereafter emphasize on correct pronunciation, because we are using the target language only as a way of communication, as a way of conversation, so it enhances the correct pronunciation. Thereafter sentence as unit of speech. Okay, the unit of this method is sentence. Thereafter direct association words and thought. This is how, because we think in this target language only, so our thoughts are associated with our thinking. In the next slide we will discuss about the techniques. So here the techniques is learners are motivated to think in English. Okay, the environment is created in such a way that no use at all of this mother language or mother tongue, and the environment is created artificially with the various activities, so the students are motivated to think in English. Next is learners are encouraged to ask questions and give answer in English. We have discussed in the point 1 that we create the environment, so where the student is encouraged to ask questions or give their reply in English. Thereafter proper exercise of listening and speaking. You know, as in the aims, we have discussed that we emphasize only the main emphasis only in listening and speaking. That's why we call it as a natural way of teaching. Next is use of various teaching aids like chart, picture, audio, video devices. Okay, when we'll cover the demerits, then there we will cover that this method is very expensive. मीन्स ये बहुत खर्चीला मेथड है, बिकॉज वी यूज सो मैनी teaching aids like chart, picture, audio, video, projectors, smart classes and your smart board. Okay, in the next slide we will discuss about these advantages. Okay friends, now after having the meanings, aims and principle of this direct method, now come to the advantage of this method, that is what is the merit of this method. So the first is direct method help learners to acquire correct pronunciation. This is how, because we emphasize only on these listening and speaking will create the environment like giving group discussion or having a speech in English or asking question and their reply in English. So in that method of creating the environment, the correct pronunciation will be happen. Thereafter it's provide better understanding, because while we will read in English, will speak in English, and will in this process of listening and speaking, our grasping power is improved. Therefore we can say it's provide better understanding. Next is time saving. How this is time saving? Because if I want to say something and the student is not able to understand, so with the help of a smart board or PowerPoint presentation or some projector, we can show them the things directly on the whiteboard. So this is a time saving methods, but it's expensive. Next is helpful when teaching idioms and phrases, because in the process of teaching, we said we use the dramatization and various other things. So whatever we want to teach the idioms and phrases, we can make the dramatized stage, and there we can use the idioms and phrases, so we can say we can get the correct meanings of the situation. Next, it provides better fluency in English. Friends, that we have told earlier in this method, that we focus only and only the listening and speaking. So in this process, our fluency will be improved. Next is based on psychology principle. Psychology principle, in terms we can say that we have already told you that, guys, this method is the natural way of. So as when we brought up, we first we start listening with our parents, our neighbors. Thereafter we try to imitate it. हमने कॉपी करना शुरू किया, तो तुलाना शुरू किया, and thereafter we start speaking. So this is a natural way which helps the learners through their psychology. Next, no gap between active and passive vocabs. Friends, you know that there are two types of vocabulary. The first is active vocabs and the second is passive vocabs. The active one is that which we are used always while you are talking to someone, and the passive is you are not using in a regular way, but while you are reading a passage, or if someone is using that vocab, so you can understand it, but you are not using it regular. So because we are always using the conversation with one and all, so there is a little difference between the active and passive vocabs. Now let's cover about the disadvantage of this method. Friends, every coin has two faces. Okay, so in this process we will discuss about the disadvantage of this method. The first is says that direct method is difficult as there is no use of mother tongue. Okay, yeah, how we can understand at this point that if I want to teach the student about this aeroplane, okay, so if we can use the mother tongue and simply say aeroplane means Hawai Jahaz, but when we are not using the mother tongue, so it will be very difficult to understand the aeroplane. We will go to the English to English dictionary, then we say okay, it is one type of flying object which is used to fly in the air. So it is beating around the bush, but if you using the mother tongue, it will become very clear. But again, I want to say that by use of TLM we can simply show a picture of this aeroplane and say, yeah, this is the aeroplane, not using the mother tongue at all. Okay. In the next point, it is not economical. Yeah, this is not, it is key, it is very expensive, it's not economical, as it requires various TLMs or teaching aids. We have discussed that for in this method we require various methods like various devices like your PowerPoint presentations, or for that PowerPoint presentation you require computers and projectors, or sometimes you require these smart board or smart classes. Next is may not be suitable for average and weaker student. Okay, suppose if from class 1 to 5th you have studied in this primary school, thereafter in the class 6 you go to convent school. So for such guys in the 6th class it is very difficult to matching with this other student from convent one. So this method is not suitable for the average and weaker student. It needs competent teacher. Yeah, of course, you know that this is the direct method of teaching, so it's very essential that teacher should be very competent. He should not speak the mother tongue at all. Okay, next come to, it gives emphasis on listening and speaking skills. Yeah, but it's also very important. In the grammar cum translation method we have discussed that the grammar cum translation method emphasizes only the reading and writing, but here it emphasizes only listening and speaking, but it ignores your writing and reading process. Okay, and the last demerit is it is not effective in early stage of learning because the no use of your mother tongue. Friends, I have finished my video. If you have any query, you can directly call me on my WhatsApp, or if you have any query. Otherwise, if you like my video, please show a thumbs up or subscribe my channel if you want all my videos regularly. So the end of this video I will say thank you and Jai Hind.